Hello students, good morning. Today you will study about applications of electrolysis. In this video lecture, you will study different applications of electrolysis. First one is electroplating, second electrorefining, and third extraction of metals in metallurgy. Electroplating is the process of coating of thin film or thin layer on the surface of inferior metals. Here, inferior and superior metal means the article to be electroplated or metal object, metal articles or itself the metal to be electroplated is known as inferior metal or inferior article, and the metal which to be plated means the metal which coating is carried out on the surface of other metal or its article is known as superior metal. For example, zinc, nickel, chromium, silver, gold. Generally, these metals are electroplated, means coated on the surface of inferior metals like iron, tin, brass, etc. So this is the meaning of inferior and superior metals. Superior metal means metal to be plated, and inferior metal means metals on which electroplating is carried out, means metals to be electroplated. Now, the different rules involved in the process of electroplating and conditions. First condition of electroplating is the selection of cathode and anode. Cathode is always made up of inferior metal, means metal on which electroplating is carried out, and anode is made of superior metal, means superior metal act as anode and inferior metal act as cathode in the process of electroplating. Oxidation occurs at anode and reduction occurs at cathode. In the previous video, you have already seen that the process of oxidation always occurs at anode and deposition of substances always takes place on cathode. This fact makes the basis of electroplating, means coating of thin layer or thin film of superior metal on the surface of inferior metal. Next rule and condition: only DC current, only direct current is used for the process of electroplating. AC current, means alternating current, is unable to carry out the process of electrolysis. Electrolysis cannot be carried out by AC current. It is only DC current used in the process of electroplating, or in other words, in process of electrolysis. And one important condition related to this process is the selection of electrolytes. Electrolyte must contain the ion of superior metal. Means electrolyte contains that ion which ion produced by the oxidation process by superior metal or by anode. For example, if an article, brass article, is to be electroplated by silver metal, means it is required to make a coating on the brass article by silver. Then silver is selected as superior metal and it is made as anode. It is used as anode. And brass article act as cathode. Means in this case brass article is inferior metal and silver is superior metal. When DC current means direct current is passed through the electrolytic solution, in this case electrolyte is sodium argentocyanide, which is a complex salt. It is soluble in water, so form free ions in solution. It forms sodium ion, silver ion, cyanide ion. Although it is a coordination compound, means complex salt in solution, it produces sodium ion, silver ion and cyanide ion. Silver ion is the same ion which is produced by the superior metal. This ion is common in both the cases, electrolyte as well as in anode or superior metal. When current is passed, DC current is passed through the electrolyte, then oxidation takes place at anode. Means silver comes from anode to electrolyte and silver ion already present in the electrolytic solution, and silver ion comes from the anode in electrolyte, gets reduced on the surface of brass article. This silver ion gets reduced on the surface of cathode, means brass article. It means at cathode, reduction of silver ion takes place. And at anode, oxidation of silver takes place. This reaction means oxidation takes place at anode and reduction at cathode. Now, the most important thing during the process of electrolysis is the strength of the current, power of the current. Low current for long time is required for effective coating. It means low current for long time gives smooth, uniform coating on the surface of article. So these are the conditions of electroplating. First point, electrode. Electrodes are cathode and anode. Anode is always made of superior metal, and cathode is made of inferior metal. Electrolyte must contain the same ion of the superior metal. DC current is used for the process of electroplating because AC current is unable to carry out the process of electrolysis. And low current for a long time gives uniform and effective coating on the surface of article. During the coating of silver on the surface of brass article, sodium argentocyanide is a suitable electrolyte. Sodium argentocyanide or potassium argentocyanide is the best electrolyte used in this process. Although silver nitrate contains silver ion, but silver nitrate is a strong electrolyte which gives uneven deposition on the surface of particle. That is why only sodium argentocyanide and potassium argentocyanide used as electrolyte during the electroplating of silver on the surface of brass article. Next example of electroplating is the electroplating of nickel. Electroplating by nickel. In this case, if any object like iron article, tin article or brass article itself is to be electroplated by nickel, then nickel is taken as anode and nickel sulfate NiSO4 is used as electrolyte. Its aqueous solution, acidified aqueous solution is used as electrolyte because nickel ion is the same ion present in electrolytic solution, and this is the ion produced by the oxidation of anode, and this nickel ion gets reduced on the surface of cathode, and the reaction taking place in this case nickel double plus takes 2 electron, gives nickel solid, and at anode nickel solid forms nickel ion with the loss of 2 electrons. This is the electroplating of brass article by with nickel. In this case, this is the coating of nickel on the surface of brass article, and before it the process of electroplating of silver on the brass article is discussed. In both the process or any of the process of electroplating, superior metal always act as anode, means metal to be electroplated must be taken as anode, and inferior metal always taken as cathode, means article to be plated is taken as cathode. Oxidation takes place on anode and reduction takes place on cathode. Electrolyte must contain the same ion of superior metal, and low current, low DC for long time gives effective protein coating on the surface of the article. This is all about the electroplating. As a result of electroplating, metal article appears just like the superior metal. Means brass article appears like nickel, brass article appears like silver, and also a brass article or tin article or iron article also appears as gold if gold is plated on the surface of article. So electroplating is used for the decorating of an article or to prevent corrosion of the article, corrosion of the metals. Next application of electrolysis is the electro-refining of metals. Means refining of metal by the process of electrolysis. In this case, electro-refining of copper is taken as an example. By electrometallurgy or electro-refining, most of the metals are purified. For example, copper, iron, silver, nickel, so many metals are purified by electro-refining. In this method, impure metal rods, thick rods of impure metal is taken as anode, and thin pure wires or thin pure rods of pure metal is taken as cathode. And electrolyte is the salt solution of the same metal. For example, in case of electro-refining of copper, acidified copper sulfate is act as electrolyte. Impure copper rods, means thick rods of impure copper, act as anode, and thin rods of pure copper, 100% pure copper, act as cathode. During electrolysis, oxidation takes place at anode and reduction occurs at cathode. Means impure metal comes as iron, pure iron in the electrolytic solution, which gets deposited as a pure metal on the surface of cathode, that is pure metal on the surface of pure metal. And impurities gets deposited in the form of anode mud. In the same way, if we take iron rods, impure iron and pure iron rods, impure iron rods act as anode, and 100% pure iron rods act as cathode. When electricity is passed through the ferrous sulfate solution, acidified ferrous sulfate solution, which is electrolyte in the case of refining of iron, then oxidation occurs at anode and reduction occurs at cathode. As a result, pure iron metals deposited on the surface of cathode and impurities gets deposited at the bottom of the cell in the form of anode mud. This is the applications of electrolysis. These are two important applications: electroplating and electrorefining. The next application of electrolysis is extraction of metal from their ores. This application of electrolysis will be discussed in next lesson, which is 7th lesson of the syllabus. It means metallurgy. Metallurgy of aluminum is included in your syllabus in this year, and the rest of the part of the metallurgy is removed from your syllabus in this year. So in the next video you will study about the extraction of metals by the process of electrolysis. That's all. Thank you.